Hey everyone, Richard here, and welcome to part 2 of my Amazing Spider-Man collection highlight. We're going to get right into it. We're still in 1969 with these books, and we're starting with a very good cover, if I do say so myself. Amazing Spider-Man number 76, The Lizard Lives. This is another one of my higher grade copies. It's the first 15-cent issue. Yeah. Number 77. Nothing super noteworthy about it. It's a great Human Torch cover with Lizard as well. But yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 78. This one saw a little heat recently with Homecoming. This is the first appearance and origin of Prowler. Prowler eventually ends up being revealed as the uncle of Miles Morales, so that's sort of why it's important. But still, really great book. Amazing Spider-Man number 79. This is the first battle with Prowler, Spidey and Prowler. Again, it's sort of a character to be looking out for, because Prowler isn't always a villain. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man number 80. This is from 1970. Some people say this is the first Bronze Age book. I kind of disagree with that. I think there's a clear pattern when you start seeing the shift to Bronze Age in Spider-Man. I think it's different between every series. But yeah. Amazing Spider-Man number 81. First appearance of Kangaroo. Another minor character, but a great cover nonetheless. Amazing Spider-Man 82. Nothing super noteworthy about this. Great Electro cover. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 83. This is the first appearance of this character right here, Schemer. Schemer is later revealed to be someone I'll mention in a future issue. But this is also the first appearance of Vanessa Fisk. We've seen Vanessa Fisk in the Netflix series. A minor key, but I think it's an important one. '84. Kingpin's back. Great cover. What more can you say? Amazing Spider-Man 85. This issue we learn that Schemer is the son of Kingpin and Vanessa Fisk. Richard Fisk is his name. Another sort of minor, underappreciated key from this run. Amazing Spider-Man 86. An issue I don't see enough people show or mention. This is it's sort of a recap of Black Widow's origin, but it's also the first appearance of the iconic black costume we all know Black Widow for. It's also the first time we see Widow's Bite, which are the little electro things on her wrists that we've seen depicted in various Marvel movies at this point. And she was basically sort of mirrored off of Spider-Man himself, sort of copying his style. And it stuck. So it's a minor key, but I think it deserves way more credit than it actually gets. Amazing Spider-Man 87. Just a great yellow cover. Nothing really important about it other than that. Amazing Spider-Man 88. Again, great cover, but nothing super major about it. Amazing Spider-Man 89. Not a super major key or anything, but it is important to note this is the first time you see Gil Kane on pencils. John Romita Sr. starts backing away a little bit from Spider-Man at this point. I'm sure you all know he sticks with it for several issues from here, but this is sort of the turn. Amazing Spider-Man number 90. This is the death of George Stacy, and I think this is the hard turn towards the Bronze Age that you see in Spider-Man, where you start seeing darker themes. It sort of starts here and it's solidified later on. A minor key, but I still think it's an important one. Number 91, just another great cover. It's also the last issue from 1970. Amazing Spider-Man 92 from 1971. Not a real noteworthy book or anything, but it is one of my favorite covers because Gwen Stacy's on the cover, and I'm a fan of Gwen Stacy. Not to say I'm not a fan of Mary Jane or Black Cat or any of the other people. Spidey can have all the girls, I'm fine with it. But yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 93, got the return of the Prowler. Nothing really significant beyond that, just a great cover. Amazing Spider-Man 94, again, nothing super important about this issue. Great cover. You see a retelling of Spider-Man's origin in it, but that's about it. Number 95, getting close to the end now. I've always liked this cover. It's Spider-Man in London. It's just a great background shot with Spider-Man. Like I said, it's not a major book by any means, but really, really great cover. This book right here is the book that I kind of mark as you're firmly in the Bronze Age when this happens. This is the drug issue, Amazing Spider-Man number 96, with no Comic Code Authority stamp. And Randy Robertson, who I mentioned before, is sort of the device to provide the criticism of drugs in this. It's also the first Gil Kane cover. And yeah. Amazing Spider-Man number 97. This is a continuation of the drug story. There's still no Comic Code Authority stamp. In this issue, Harry Osborn is revealed as a drug addict. And it's just a really great cover with Return of Goblin on it. Amazing Spider-Man number 98. This is the last drug issue. Again, no Comic Code Authority on it. One sort of important thing about this book is the percentage of drugs is a problem for all classes. It's not just people in the ghettos or the minorities. Drugs is a problem that everyone needs to be aware of, essentially. It's also, importantly, the first issue that does not have John Romita Sr. working on it in any capacity. He obviously gets back into them and so on several more issues after this, but is the first issue that he is not working on. Amazing Spider-Man number 99. Nothing super noteworthy about it. Spider-Man on the cover there dealing with some problems in the prison, but another great cover. I don't think there's a single bad cover in this run. And the last book of my sort of collection, I guess, at least that I'm showing in this video, Amazing Spider-Man number 100, the milestone anniversary issue. This was also sort of one of the last major issues Romita works on. He's still present throughout the other ones, but he starts taking a sort of a backseat to other artists starting around here. That's my collection. I plan to expand it, obviously. I wanting to go after 101 through 110 next, and also, I guess, 40 to 49, and just sort of expand each direction. I already have some books in both directions, but I'm not going to show any of those until I have a complete run. I hope this was interesting or useful in some way. It's just an excuse for me to show some of my favorite books. If I had to get rid of all my books and only keep some of them, Amazing Spider-Man is what I would keep, and I'd get rid of everything else. So yeah, it's an important run for me. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.